everyone. Welcome back to Good Knit Kisses. I'm your host, Kristen, and I hope you're having a great Friday. Friday. It's Friday on GKK Live. Welcome, welcome. I have a fun project here. Woo! This is not this is not a necklace. This is a bag handle or strap handle that is knit. And everybody has seen these fun little fasteners, different fasteners that people have for crochet handles. And I wanted to make a knit one. And Lori, this is inspired by you, girl. And I see you jumping on. So I'm so glad you're here. You know, I thought and thought about it. And I was like, let's do it. Let's do it. So I had already planned to make something like this, and I was like, let's just do it. And we're going to put on this little clippy clip. So our next project is going to be a knit bag. We have a loom knit bag in the works and a needle knit bag. We've already been making these squares. So this is my square for loom knitting, and this is my square for needle knitting. They're the same one. Okay, so this is our C2C eyelet square. And it's similar to our crochet bag, which has like 13 squares, and you're going to be putting them together. So in the coming weeks, I'm going to be showing you the today or tomorrow is going to be the loom knit version of these really cool straps with their own little hardware on them. And then next week we'll have the needle knit version. And then after that, I'm going to show you how to seam and put it all together. So that is what's coming up for Good Knit Kisses. But let's just take a longer look at these and put one on my neck here. A little scarf. Yay, Cheryl says. So you can make these as long or as short as you want. This is a market bag, so it's nice and long, goes over the shoulder here, and then it hangs down even longer because, you know, the way that that bag is going to be. So this will just clip onto the top of your square. This will just be right here. Okay. So, well, I have a little thing here, but you can just put it in this top little hole here, and it will be holding on like that. And it's nice and sturdy. I was thinking originally when I was going to design it, I'm thinking, no, it's not sturdy enough, but it really is, because it's got a few stitches here to hold on to, and it's just fine. You could make this without the hardware, and then you could just sew it directly on there. And I'm like, you know, it's totally fine either way. So yeah. Anyway, so this is what this is this is 3 I-cords. So you can make 2 strand I-cords, or 2 stitch I-cords, and make them to the length. And then I have a special way to seam them together really well. They seam nice and flat. Okay, so you kind of bind, well, actually like kind of bind them all together sort of laterally, I guess is the word. And then, so it has all 3 of them together like that. And then you flip it over and seam them together like that. And then they're attached to your piece. There's no extra tails to add in. You use the beginning longer tails. There's no waste in that. And yeah, so, and then you do it. And let me show you what one looks like before it's all braided. I did another color last night. So these are my loom knit versions. Okay, the one around my neck and this. These are loom knit versions. And this is my needle knit version. So they're the same thing. Okay. And I just added a different color hardware, and these swivel like that. These are called swivel snap hooks. This is where I got it. You can see this is the Sewology. It's in the sewing department of your hobby and craft store. So you need you know, a pair for each strap that you want. So you attach it, and then you're gonna have this somewhere that's sturdy, and you braid it. That's basically what you do. You braid that, and then down at the other end, you're going to attach it again. I show you exactly how to attach it. It's super easy. The video tutorial does everything, shows you everything, and then you have to make 6 of these little strands in order to make 2 straps. So 3 strands per strap. And what's really cool is if you are a person who likes to change their mind, and change up their baggage or whatever, you could make 2 long straps and 2 short straps. you know, for handles. So say you want something that's just a short handle, you could make those. And then when you want a long handle, you can have a really long one available. Yeah. So you could leave the two ones on there, but if you wanted to, you can switch them out to long handles, especially if you put in the liner like we did on the crochet bag and have a little pocket. You could just have rolled up in the pocket your other straps that you're not using, throw them in the bag, and then you have them to swap out if you need it. So you could use this on other projects, for totes, other things. You could add them to projects that you've already completed that you're like, oh, you know what, this would be better with a handle or a strap. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think this is going to be good. So it's going to go with our specific project, but you could make them on their own. So we have it as a standalone video, and I think it's going to be great. So I'm just going to jump in and see your comments. Everybody's jumping in here. Hey, good morning, Lori. Hey, Cheryl and Alicia. How are you? Clippy Clip, Cheryl says. Did I say Clippy Clip? I probably did. Good morning, Carol. I see you. Yes, it is braided and it is knit, both things. It's a knit I-cord first, and then it's braided, and then it's sewn and seamed. So good morning, Joanne. I see you jumping in. Kristen, you sound great in my car. That's funny. Yeah, clippy clip. Joanne says we've got a link for the swivel snap hooks in the pattern if you want to order online. Yes. Yeah, so I don't know if Joanne found an affiliate for it. If you ever see stuff that does say affiliate, it does help GoodKnitKisses, but whether we have an affiliate link or not, you know, it's always good because then you know what we used, or maybe a product that will work in its place. So by the way, let me talk a little bit about products on GoodKnitKisses on our videos. Coming up more and more, I am able to add in affiliate products, either ones that I'm using in the video or could be used in place of, or if you want to change the gauge or something like that. There are some knitting board products, I'm so happy about this, that show up that way for me. And in the bottom of the videos, it's not going to be in this video. In this video right now, the products that you can see are GoodKnitKisses ones. So if you want one of our knit stuff bags, this is a really big bag for, sorry, I spilled coffee on mine. I need to wash it. But anyway, see this big bag? Here's the back. Has all these stitches on it. It says, stitch your love and love your stitches. And on the front it says, this is my knit stuff. And it's just a generous bag that we have made. It was the nice soft, kind of like a felt lining. Anyway, that's on those in the product store. And then we've got a hoodie coming up for the fall and a long sleeve t-shirt. Those are things on there. There's a bunch of other things, but on our other videos, our more recent ones, I'm able to put in affiliate products. And in that product shelf, there are flexi looms. The flexi loom that it lets me put in is the chunky. Now, this particular pattern calls for the skinny, but you could use this pattern and make a bulkier, bigger handle or strap. And you likely could still use this one and, you know, attach it on here, but you might need a bigger strap. You could still use this product, by the way, without the swivel hook if you wanted to, or you could use this pattern and just fold it over and seam it to your project. Like you could make a loop on your own project, and you don't have to have a piece of metal, or you could do one of those, get one of those like a key ring or like a D ring or something, you know, where it's like flat on one end and then a hoop like that. And you could attach it that way. So you can use this method to attach to other projects. You don't have to have necessarily the swivel hook. But anyway, in that product shelf, there's looms, and I'm able to put in like the all-in-one loom. I think in the video you'll see tomorrow, I'm kind of experimenting. I'm just showing you a bunch of looms. I think I put in, just so you can see all the looms that YouTube lets me now put in, just so you can be like, oh, this will work, this will work. So they're not necessarily me like buy all the things, but just so you know what's available. Like sometimes people are like, oh, I just want it convenient right there. So it shows you the things. In the last few videos, if you've noticed at the bottom of the videos for these squares, it actually let me put in the 24/7 cotton, which is an alternate cotton to what I used. I used this fundamental cotton from Hobby Lobby on these, which is a mercerized. But the Lion Brand 24/7 is basically the same thing. It's a mercerized cotton, the same weight. And so I've been trying to put alternative things that you could use that I didn't necessarily use in the video, but they're equal to, if that makes sense. And so using an all-in-one loom instead of a flexi loom skinny works just as good, and using the Lion Brand 24/7 yarn works, they're the same thing. So anyway, I hope that helps if you're like confused, like why is she showing product that's not exactly listed in the blog? That's why. I'm just trying to make it convenient with an alternate product. So I hope that helps you guys. So if you're just tuning in and you missed it, we are talking about these icord braided handles or straps. So cool. So here's a little close-up of them. I mean, look how nice that looks. I love it. And you can see there's a little bit of room as well. So if you want to braid in, like if you know how to do a five-stranded braid or six, you could probably crowd or do a fourth and a fifth one at least on here, and make your strap wider. This strap is about a ½ inch wide, and so I worked it 32 inches in length for each cord. So these cords are 32 inches, and then they're going to be folded over about 1 inch, and then my hook is this whole length is 2 inches. So by the time you fold them over and then you add these hooks and then you braid, which draws it up, it actually ends up making this a 30-inch strap for your project. So that helps you. And then of course you could make it shorter if you want a shorter one. So yeah, but then you just make two and you're ready to go. So now I'm ready with my straps, and all I have to do is sew together my bag, and I will be done. So I've got my little stack ready. So over the next few weeks, you're going to see me do this. We may have a little bit of gap in time where we've got back to school here, and so I need a bit more planning for school. We're doing I'm actually teaching a creative writing class this year, so yay. So we may have a little bit of a jump in some tutorial days, but we've got lots of patterns coming out. So we've got patterns for loom knitting straps, needle knitting straps, and then we're going to have our loom and needle version of our bag. Can't wait, can't wait. Let's jump in. Good morning, Marlene. I see you. Love my bags. Lori says they made great Christmas gifts previously. Yeah, and we've had so many compliments. My daughter, I made her 2 bags for her trip to Spain, one lined, one not. She's been carrying around that lined bag. She took it all to Spain. That was her purse, and she came home, and that's all she uses. And so I keep getting people who see her around town or whatever, and they're like, I love your bag. Like, I love the bag you made your daughter. And I'm like, you can make one too. And they're like, no, I can't. I'm like, yeah, you can. I have a video on it. So if you want to check that out, we do have our crochet bag available, and you can, check out the individual square, the crocheted square that we have. And it's once you get the hang of it, it's really nice. You can mix up the colors and make it checkerboard. You can do them all the same, like what we've done here. That works as well. Now the crochet one is going to have an accent yarn on it, and then we're going to do more of matching yarn on this bag, so it's going to be more cohesive. But you're going to see lots of these little eyelets here. So this bag will not be as sort of see-through as our crochet one. The crochet one had a lot more airiness and laciness to it, and this one is an eyelet lace, but we have a lot more stockinette, so you're going to get that fun pattern of the squares in there. So yeah, I hope that you guys are going to enjoy that. Joanne, can you put the link to the store, please? In the video here, if you turn your phone, if you're on your phone watching, turn your phone vertical, and you'll see the way that YouTube has this stored. This is a new thing for me, and I'm learning how to describe it. So while we're live, you should be able to see a couple of like our products, our GoodKnitKisses merch, if you will. I'm not one of those YouTubers like, buy my merch, but I do have it. If you're like, oh, I want to have a GoodKnitKisses logo and, you know, stitch your love, love your stitches, little trademark phrase in there, you know, that's available. But anytime you're in a video now, you'll see tagged products. We have, YouTube's calling it, I think, a product shelf. And so you'll be able to see that on there. We do have a spring store. There is a spring store link. Joanne, I don't know if you've got that link or not. But we do have some spring things. We actually do have PDFs in there. Not of everything, but I've been testing it. So if you want to check it out, that works, and you'll be able to download digital products from there. But currently, there's only one. Oh, and you'll find it in this video. I don't know why, but it's a crochet. It's one of my crochet little booklets. I think it's our basic crochet one with several lessons. I'm trying to remember which one I linked to, but it's not letting me link every digital product for some reason in my product shelf. I think they're going to be coming out with more and more. They're making a lot of changes. And in fact, right before I went live, that's why I was a few minutes late. I got caught off guard. One of the YouTubers that I watch that influences me, he was talking about, his name's Roberto Black, is it Blake? Anyway, and he was talking about YouTube is about ready to get rid of links, or at least make the ones that are in your video descriptions like not clickable. That's supposed to be rolling out and happening. So actually I need to go watch this thing and go read up on it, because that's a little scary to me, because I rely on telling y'all, go click on the link in the video description below and get the right and left-handed video. Now, I'm pretty sure you're still going to be able to see the video links for YouTube links, but I think outside links are going to be the issue. And so we've got to figure out here what our game plan is. So heads up, Joe, you're probably going to hear from me when I figure this out. So I'm hoping that at least they'll let me do one link, but I believe they're going to take off all YouTubers. So this is like an alert for anybody you watch. I believe they're going to slowly roll out where they take off all YouTubers' social links. Like when you go on their channel, and I think there's like another section. It's like a channel overview, and there's links to all their social media, like down at the bottom of that little banner. I think they're going to take those social links off. So I don't know what to do about that. So we'll see. I don't see anything during live, but a moderator can see the link in here live. So yeah, but see what happens when you turn your phone vertical. I think that product shelf does come up. Each group of products is going to be specific to the video, is playing a new feature that we're playing right. Yes, it will be specific, but you can go to the spring store and you can see the spring store that has merch and our digital downloads. But during the live broadcast or during a video playing, we will have tag product or some of our product merch, or a combination of those two things. And I am just learning the lingo and phraseology, which is kind of annoying. Personally. So forgive me if I say the wrong things, but you'll know something's up and go look. So, and that goes for any other YouTuber who you watch on a regular basis and you like to see what they have. So, let's see. Yeah, and I do have places in the description to add things like that. Generally right now what we do is we have oh, shop button. That's Joanne saying shop button. There's also a shop button under the video that links to the Teespring store. Thank you. Shop button. I need to learn that. But yes, we can use the video description for stuff, but it sounds like links are going to sort of go away. So that's why I'm concerned about that. So definitely the shop, the YouTube shop, because I know that they're also trying to emphasize the shop because I did attend one of their trainings, but they're still learning stuff too. So the shop button is and the merch store is what they want to emphasize. And so I need to take full advantage of that. But in the past, what we do is when we do have affiliate product that's related to the project, we put that in our blog. So above all else, subscribe to our Good Knit Kisses newsletter if you don't want to miss a stitch. That's really the best way to keep up with Good Knit Kisses, because if something ever happened to YouTube and we had to go to another platform like Rumble or something like that, I actually got a Rumble account, but I haven't really used it. I mean, I've put a few videos up on there. It's been a long time, but if anything ever happened, then you would stay informed of what was happening. I hope that helps. So, what else? What else? Let's see if there's something else. You guys are so helpful. I see Cheryl and Joanne. Y'all, I keep doing this because my eye has been twitching. Clearly, I'm stressed. There we go. For the Good Knit Kisses shirts, mugs, etc., you can go there for the Good Knit Kisses creator store. It's https goodknitkisses dot creator dash spring, and I think it's .com. I'm seeing it . I heard that, and there is a YouTube panic. I'm not alone. Thank you. Yeah, shopping bag image is good. Lori loves Rumble. I do love Rumble. From time to time, I get on there. I don't think, I shouldn't say I like Rumble. I love what they represent and do. I don't love how it navigates or how it lets me watch a video. Like it's clunky. It's clunky to me. So, I am tech unsavvy. I feel you. I feel you. Until I really learn something through and through, I am very much like that. And I think a lot of people that watch me are kind of in that boat. There's just kind of a wide range of us here, but I think the ones who join me live right here, we're all kind of about the same age, I think, looking at our demographics. So we're constantly learning, everybody's constantly learning all this tech stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy these straps and handles. Get a handle on it, dress up your totes, have some options for yourself, make some icords. These icords are super easy. We did have a video that shows 3 different icords for our cup cozy. So if you want to just learn how to make icords in different ways, like add them into your cast on or your bind off or in the middle of a project, you can. But this video will show you how to make the icord all by its lonesome, and then I will show you how to put it onto the hardware and braid it and finish it off. So have no fear, it's all in one video. If you are a member, that video is there now. All member levels have it live to them. And then tomorrow, Saturday morning, the 12th, that is going to be live for everybody else. It'll go public for everybody else who is not joined our channel. So there's subscription and then there's joined. Everybody who has a subscription, even if you haven't subscribed, you can see all videos. And when they're public, everybody can see them. But if you've hit that join button and you've picked your level, all levels can see that. So speaking of all levels of membership get access to me most Fridays, today including. I will be on our live Zoom, and it's just a group of people. I'd say gals, because we're always welcome. It's always gals, but we're welcome to men joining us as well. So we will be on there for about an hour and a half, so 90 minutes long, from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time to 12:30. So you're welcome to join us, and that link is in your perks, and love to see you there. So we will be back on there in about what is that, 35 minutes, 36 minutes. So anyway, I'll look at a couple more comments here. Kids can do the tech stuff. You're right. I guess the video where you can click on the video at the end, the YouTuber is going. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The Roberto Blake thing, if you want to look him up, but it aired like 2 or 2.5 hours ago. So when I get off here, I'm actually going to go click on that and watch and do my homework before I go join the Zoom. You're welcome, Cheryl. Yes. And Joanne, back to work. Anyway, all right. You got to go back to work. All right. Love you all. Have a great day. Happy knitting and crochet. We'll see you soon. Bye, everyone. Boop.